I have to apologize for one of my previous videos where I talked about the weight savings you are getting from the pocket editions by Kobold Press in your bag, because nobody really cared about that. All that people cared about was the girth. And after googling what girth means, I am here with another scientifically proven experiment. Hi there, fellow roleplayers and game masters. My name is Mr. Trosk, and this is your go-to YouTube channel for actual good consumer advice for Dungeons and or Dragons 5th edition. And this is a laptop bag. This is my preferred way of carrying around D&D books. I know there are special bags for that. I know you can carry around a bag, a shopping bag, or a shopping cart or whatever, and there's millions of ways to put your books into bags, but this is my preferred way. One reason for that is because I'm poor as hell and I cannot even afford a bag that has a working zipper, so this zipper is broken as it can be, but I like this for its usability for books. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to conduct a scientific experiment. How much room are you saving by using these instead of the BFTs? So I'm going to see how many BFTs I'm going to be able to fit in this thing. A BFT, by the way, is a scientific term used for big fat tome. So how many BFTs go in here, and then I'm going to change those over with the pocket editions and then see how many BFTs I can add to those pocket editions, or maybe some smaller stuff or whatever, just to see how much room you're actually saving by getting these. So let's just start off. I'm going to a session. I'm taking my Midgard World book with me because there's always that one player that asks a stupid question about the world and you don't not know the answer, and then you're like, I need to go to the toilet, and you take this book with you and you go to the toilet and read about it. So let's put that in here. That's BFT number 1. We're keeping count. BFT number 1 is in the bag. I'm gonna wait with this one because this is not a BFT. It's not big enough. There's an official measurement to become a BFT. You need a monster book. Let's take the Creature Codex, for example, which is one big mother booker, which I will put in here right now. This is 2 BFTs. There's 2 BFTs in my laptop bag right now. This is, by the way, a 17-inch laptop bag, so you can probably add some pencils to the side here with the books and whatever. Another BFT is another monster book. Let's just first take Deep Magic, for example, which is on the verge of becoming a BFT, but not quite yet, but we're almost there. So that's 3 BFTs in there. And I have to say my bag is already full and it's weighing... I think it's weighing about maybe 1.5 shit ton. So that's a lot. Let's try to put. We already have a Kobold Press book in there. Monster book. Let's try to put the Dread of the Cursed Bestiary in there. It's still possible to put it in there, but now it's not possible anymore. Even if the zipper would work, it would not be possible to. Maybe it would just. Yeah. Yes, it is possible. So, officially, you can get 4 BFTs in here. And you have some room here to put some dice, to put some pencils. Maybe you can even add 4 BFTs and 1 pocket edition. We already have this one, right? Oh no, this is Tome of Beasts 1. Tome of Beasts 1. We already have Deep Magic in there. So let's take the Creature Codex. Let's put this one in there. So 2 pocket editions. If you put it like this, you have 2 pocket editions. You can barely close this, so this zipper works. Let's try to close it. Official score, 4 BFTs and 2 pocket editions. That's the score for now. It's all for science. I mean, science is important. By the way, all my Patreon supporters, I have a Patreon page for people who don't know, where you can play with me as a player and play with me as a dungeon master. Make sure to check it out. It's awesome. We're having a lot of fun. Also, you're always welcome in my Discord. But the people who support me on Patreon, thanks for the coffee. Let's see. There is 1 pocket book, 2 pocket books. They're in here, right? 4 pocket books. 5 pocket... Oh, sorry, 4. 1, 2, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 pocket books are in here now. And I actually have a lot of room left. So, yeah, I can probably fit my world book in here, which is the biggest book. But since we're talking about BFTs, it's very important that I take my biggest book, fit my world book in here together with my pocket edition. So 4 pocket editions. We had 4 big fat books and 2 pocket editions. Now we have 4 pocket editions and 1 big fat tome. 2 big fat tomes. And we have 4 and 2, and now we have 4. Now we have 2 and 4, which is not that good actually, but there is a way. If you need to have a battle plan when you put stuff in your bag, right? People are always like, oh, I need room in my bag. Yeah, sure, you need room in your bag. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. Let's put some room in this bag. Let's have 2 pocket editions, maybe 3 pocket editions right here. Maybe even 4 pocket editions right here in this part, right? Close it off. Put some pencils there because there's still room for pencils. Maybe even dice. Who knows if you want to put dice in there. Now the 4 pocket editions are in here, and now I can really now we can dance. Now we're 4 pocket editions. Another big fat book. Another big fat book. And another big fat book. Although the pocket editions weigh a lot less, it is really hard to find, and they are smaller by a ton. It's really hard to get like a real world advantage from them. 1 world book, 1 monster book. I need a world book and I need my monster book. Okay? But instead of this monster book, I could carry a Tome of Beasts. The original, completely wrong challenge rated Tome of Beasts from Kobold Press. Amazing little book, amazing big book. Also, if you have the big book and the small book. A world book, a book with spells, a book with player options. So that's 3 of these, right? Maybe another... So we have spells, player options, world book. We take our small little pocket edition book. And we take another pocket edition book. So now I am 3 books in and 2 pocket editions, and I'm still able to close this. And I think I can squeeze another pocket edition right here and still be able to close it, because that is the thing with the pocket editions, right? They can do a little bit of this. So if you close your bag, they actually work with you right there. So I can still close this. This would not be a problem. So there would actually be a room still for another pocket edition, which is cool. So I now have all my pocket editions, 4 pocket editions in my bag in the front, and I have a big pile of books right here. I have 3 pocket editions. The 4th is in here. Then I have 3 big books in my bag. So there is actually a way of getting more into your bag by using pocket editions. So I had to rewatch my own video in order to actually keep track and keep count of what I was doing, and the final verdict is actually pretty good. With using my 4 pocket editions in combination with other books, I was able to squeeze in 7 books in total in my laptop bag while still being able to close it and have some room left for pencils and maybe some dice or whatever. With only using the big versions of the book, I was only able to squeeze in 5 books, and I had barely space to put dice and pencils in my bag. So I hope that actually gives you an idea of how much room you're actually saving in your bag, because you guys were actually asking that. How much room are we saving? Now, again, I have to stress this is really important. The 7 books with the 4 small ones and the 3 big ones was actually way lighter than the 5 big ones. So the the weight is a real thing here. If you have to commute by bus or by train, or you have to take a long walk through town with your bag, for me personally, that is super important. The weight is almost more important than the girth for me personally. I hope this scientific experiment was helpful to you and I could add some real consumer advice to your D&D game. Until the next video, bye-bye.